What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Another day, another listings on eBay, right? So, I wanted to kind of look back at how things have been going in the end of the summer, excuse me, till now. So, the beginning of August, we had 221,000 impressions and 9 sold. And lately, we've had over 300,000, usually more than 9 sold, not always, but usually. So, yesterday I had a sale in, so I started a new one. So, we were down a little bit. And then today, I realized I screwed up on 4 of my sales. I do different tiers for percentage wise. Anyway, so I have to end my sales. So they're going to end today because you have to have a sale running for at least a day. Another stupid eBay thing. Uh, so I'll end those sales today and I'll redo them. So tomorrow might be kind of affected too. But it's interesting. You can see, like, this is the day we put it on, 3-star handling time because I had to go out of town for this last weekend. So only 6 and 4 sales. And then once I hadn't made any changes, even though it was on 2 business days handling time, it leveled out and we had a decent weekend. Monday, I don't know, just was what it was. But then when you make these changes in a negative way, affects your sales negatively. But overall, we're up. So I wanted to look at October 1st through 17th this year versus October 1st through 17th of last year. So first thing you can see, we had almost 5 times the amount of impressions this time last year, but not 5 times the amount of sales. Only 100 and what is that? 187 to 95. Won 108 more sales. So last year, come on, calculate. 295 about 17.3 a day. October was our best month ever, I believe. So 17.3, and right now we are at 11. Excuse me, 11 sales per day. So we came a long way in 2 months. So we went 6.3 right in August to 8.3 September. Now we're at 11 in October. That's a pretty big increase. So if that keeps up, by the end of the year, we'll be about 15, give or take, maybe 16. And then in January, we'll have to evaluate and see, do we need to do a few more listings per day? Maybe go to 21 or 22. See if we can bring in some more sales. I I feel really confident about what we got going on right now with, ordering stuff in bulk. That's pretty decent. And then going to the thrift and getting 10 to 20 really good items, maybe twice a week. I could probably do it more, and maybe I will. Just depends on how things go. So things are going good. You can see last year our average click-through rate was 1.1, the conversion rate was 1.3. This year we're at 0.2 and 1.8. These numbers are up 0.9, 3.1, 1.3, and 5.8. I'd like to increase these numbers a little bit more. Get this 2.5%. So I've done research on e-commerce conversion rates, your average sales conversion rate, just e-commerce in general, not eBay, not Amazon, just in general. About 2.5% is pretty good. That's about the average for e-commerce. So we still got a ways to go to get to 2.5. I'd like to get to 2.5. I'd like to get higher, but it's probably not going to happen. And then these numbers I'd like to, like I said, see increase, and this one go down. This is the big one, top 20 search slot impressions. You start getting into that more often, then boom, you're golden. So just for the heck of it, we like to do this because we all love numbers. 79 page views for a sale. And then over here, 56. So we're doing better. and I've shown this before, but it's just always good to see, how things are going. Are we continuing to improve? Everything's green compared to the last 15 days of last month. So if we can keep this up, we'll be good. But I like seeing this too. I like seeing that, hey, we're going on the up. You can see, so this is May to July. See the big downturn coming. Because it went down. It's the beginning of May. Just down, 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 down. And we ended all those listings. June 10th. We did it on the 9th. But July 31st, things were headed down, and then this is where it picks up. August 1st, you can see we started to go back up, and then we've just continued going up. And again, I expect to see this continue because in theory, think about it. If you're listing new items every day, you're getting more items in your store, right? It's getting bigger and bigger. You should get a little more impressions each day. And then you should make more sales in theory, right? If you're listing the right stuff and everything's good. So we have all the top benchmarks, same day handling, 60 free returns. We're promoted. We got lots of items. We list every day, coupons, sales. We do all the stuff. So we should steadily increase. So if you think about it, so if we were to get 20 million impressions, let's figure out our math. On the wrong page. So this is one thing that I look at, 5189143. It's 27,749 page views or impressions to get a sale. So then you come over here and you go, okay, well, what if I was to get this amount of impressions again, or were to get this amount of impressions? What do we say? 27,749 divided by 27,749 equals, we would have 843 sales. So you see what I'm saying? As you improve, it's going to take less impressions, page views, and you're going to get more sales. So 843 sales divided by 30, well, technically it's 31, 28 sales a day. If I was getting 28 sales a day right now, I'd be pretty happy with that. I'm sure a lot of people would be. Some people wouldn't, but I'd be happy with 28 sales. We'd have to list more than 20 items a day. We'd have to at least probably do 30. So all in all, things are headed in the right direction. We're getting through our wash. We're getting things better organized. We are prepping items, listing. I got a bunch of coats listed today. I have about 15 days worth of drafts drafts. And I don't know. I'll just keep building the drafts until I feel like I need a day off, and then I'll take a day off. I mean, when I have this many drafts, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to do coats on Saturdays just because they take me longer for whatever reason to photograph the list. There's more details, I guess. I don't have many left, but I have enough left that I need to get them listed. So I want to get that done and then just continue banging out all the stuff I have right here. I think we have around 500 items, 600 items. I have more on the way. Like I said, I always want to have, excuse me again. I always want to have items, coming, or I want to get to the point to where, and I'm not there yet. I'm not close either, but where I can buy a truckload. Then you're playing with the big boys. Because, you buy a truckload and let's just say you get, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I was looking at truckloads. Because for me, I'm not ready to do it yet, but I want to understand how it works. I want to understand the price points. So even though it's something I'm not ready to do, I'm still researching it. That way, when it's time to do it, I don't have to start my research. My research is already done and I'm ready to go. I can just say, okay, I know what all this means. I know what all this is. I know if this is a fair price or not. Boom, there you go. Here's, I don't know, 7,000 pieces. So right now, 7,000 pieces, that's a year, a little less than a year, because we're doing, uh, what is that? 36. We're doing 7,300 pieces a year at 20 a day. So we need at least 7,300. But once we get to the point of truckloads, we'll probably be at like, I don't know, 50 pieces a day. So, then that's a lot more, obviously. I don't even want to try to do the math. 13,000 pieces. So then a truckload makes sense because one, you're making the money, and two, you know, it's like half a year's inventory right there. Boom, go. I don't know. And maybe we would go up to 60 or 70 a day. It's just all a matter of how much money you want to make, really, is what it comes down to. Because then you can hire a person, which is the goal. I'd like to hire somebody to well, do everything. I'd like to hire someone to do listings or to photograph and do drafts, and then someone to do shipping. And then I would just check the drafts, launch them, and manage the business, of course, inventory and prep items and all that different stuff. So one day we'll get to that point, but right now we're not there. Right now it's still me. First step is getting my business partner over here, which means we got to make more money, which means we got to sell more items. Got to sell a heck of a lot more than 187. What is that? 11 per day. So that'd put us at 330 for the month. 330. What did we do last October? 557. How many is that per day? I think it's 17.9. Yeah, almost 8. Well, 18 if you round up. So that's pretty good. That's a good step. Um, yeah, but again, I get impatient, but I got to be patient and just let this build. Now that we're coming back the right way, we're not getting nearly the impressions. Like here, you can see we had almost every day over 1 million impressions, except for a couple. But still, even at, well, we sold 22 that day. So we were having some big days. Let's look down here. Days over 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, see, that's nice. 22, 23, 24, 22, 25. Those are the kind of days you need, obviously, if you're going to bump your average up. And we'll get there. We'll get there. We have, we've had a 17 twice, 15, 14. So just got to keep at it. All right. Well, that's it. That's all I got to talk about today. Kind of a shorter one. I don't know. It's pretty simple. Just rinse and repeat. But I like to do these to let everyone know what the heck is going on and what I'm seeing working and not working. So there you go. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.